Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. I know that some people were interested in love spells and I already sold them all out, but I have 4 new ones I just got this morning. They just came this morning. So anybody that's interested you can email me for that. And I could do them on Fridays or I could do them on Sunday. Otherwise, it'll have to wait until next week. First person, Soleil General. Okay, moving forward, you're going to feel like you have the world at your feet here. It also looks like you're going to have some choices coming up. You have a lot of strength coming in and your intuition will be heightened. Choices could come in around money decisions or work decisions. It also looks like you're about to begin a personal transformation, growing and changing. Feeling like life is moving forward quickly and things are starting to fall into place. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. You got it? Hold it with your hands. Silly. You got it. All right. Chloe, Mark's thoughts and feelings since I removed him from Instagram. Okay, let's see. He's a little fired up over it. He's not extremely angry, but he's like a little hurt. And there's a little bit of fire around him. He doesn't, the sword here is cutting him. He's not happy. Nope. He feels like it was unjustly done, and he feels like things are not moving forward. He's not happy about it. No. Feels a little bit hurt. Soleil, general around love. But you got happiness coming out around love. You also have an old wound or hurt moving into the past. A little bit of adventure can come in around a soulmate connection or a love connection. Even a new beginning can start with this person. Now, there's more than one person around you. You have got a fire sign around you. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Taurus. You also have a Libra. Unless you're one of those signs, one of them can be you. And divine timing, feeling like the world is at your feet and feeling like you're the one that's calling the shots moving forward in love. Miss Levon, general. You feel like life is moving forward quickly coming up. You also feel like arguments and bullshit's moving into the past. You've got your life starting to pick up the pace. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a couple of people coming in. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you're going to have choices. You may feel like the love relationships move forward slowly, but that's okay. You're also walking away from things that no longer serve you and moving towards the world being at your feet. Embarking on a personal transformation. Doing a lot of growing and changing over the next, I want to say, probably the next 12 to 18 months. Just looking at things in a different way and just like growing, changing, expanding. Soleil, how's Leroy feeling? I moved out today. He's very much the double-edged sword. Like, on one hand, he feels like it's a tower moment, and he feels bad about it. He feels a little bit burdened by it. But on the other hand, he thinks that there's celebration around the transformation because it's going to give the relationship a little bit of room to grow. Yeah, he's very much like, he's disappointed. There's disappointment around it. There's no doubt in that. And indecision and anxiety. But he kind of feels like it's the best for the relationship. He feels like in order for the relationship to grow, you guys need a little bit of space. Chloe, does he want or will he message? Well, I get a 33% chance he's going to message. But is this the same guy that you just threw off of Instagram? Because you know what I always say, don't throw people off or block people or get rid of them unless you really want them to go away. So that could be why he pulls his energy back if this is the same person. The thing is that, you see this guy? The energy of sending somebody away, like nobody has to tell me to go away twice. I'll put it to you that way. So, okay, then if you want to move on and you make a decision to move on, then that's where your energy should be. You know what I mean? But the idea of I'm deleting him to move on, but is he gonna call? Like you're sending out different signals. Like, do you want him to call? Because if you want him to call, then don't delete him. If you want to move on, then who cares if he calls? You know what I mean? Because it just complicates things. Hey, what's going on over here? You want to go back in the bouncy? No, you probably want to eat the cards, right? That's probably what you want to do. Well, the chances are low that he's going to call, so that's a good thing. Ashmita, I felt RJ was talking about me yesterday. Was it true? Okay. Well, I get a 33% chance, yes, he was talking about you yesterday. Miss Rosie, will he show up tomorrow? He's very quiet today. Okay, is he going to show up tomorrow? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think he's going to show up. Yeah, I do think he's going to show up. Hey, no eating cards. Tito, will Jay ask me out? I think he will. Yeah, you got a good chance. Ashmita, what are RJ's current feelings to me? He thinks that you're kind, yeah, you have a big heart, you're intuitive, creative, hardworking, intelligent, attractive, and friendly. Kind, friendly, loyal. What are you doing? What is that? Bobble. Bobble, I don't see the question yet, so let me just do Ray so I don't lose my spot. What month will be of significance for me when it comes to love? All right, you got two. You've got the month of August should be very significant, and next year, the month of June should be very significant. Doesn't mean that you can't have a good time in between. It just may be something out of the ordinary significant. Miss Shante, general. You can't eat paper. No eating paper. You've got a love relationship coming in here. If you're not with anyone right now, someone's coming in. You lay down the law, step into your power, and there's a lot of strength around you right now. You can get exactly what you want. A relationship that's grounded and stable. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But you would be the one calling the shots. Oh, baby. Bobble. I've applied for online teaching job. The interview procedure throughout next week. Will I get it? Okay, let's see. Hey. No, you can't. Ava Rig, you can't do that. No eating the cards. Come on, can we have anything over here that you can play with? How about this? No, that sucks. You want to play with that? How about this guy? Giraffe. No, we don't want the giraffe. We want the cards. Can't have the cards. You can have the giraffe. him. He's a nice giraffe. Look how cute he is. I don't think you get the job right away. I think you may have to either go through a lengthy process or you may have to reapply. There may be some kind of an annoyance around it before you finally get it. I don't think it happens right away, like next week. Soleil, well, did John and I see each other this year? Yeah, you will. Hey, Marie. Ashmita, what's next for RJ and me? What's next for RJ and me? Hey, hey, hey. Excuse me. You can't eat the cards. No eating cards. Look, play with this guy. You don't want to play with him. It looks like more communication comes in, either more frequent communication comes in or deeper conversation comes in next. Either more frequent, like more frequently, or it's deeper, but there's more communication coming in. Anthony, feeling and situation of the Cancer girl to me now, and what do I need to know about the situation? Okay. What you need to know is that things can change for you quickly for the better. Things right now may look a little bit out of balance, a little bit like you're not getting your beginning, but happiness comes out eventually. Here she is, a water sign. I don't know what your sign is, but you, there could be a decision, and she doesn't hold herself back. She may make a decision to come forward in the near future. Things are not as bad as they seem, or things are not what they seem. It could be either. It could be either things aren't as tough as they seem for you, or it could be that things aren't as great for her as they seem. Either way, there's stuff that's going to get revealed about this situation, I think. You're Taurus, okay. Ashmita, when will RJ and I meet? Possibility towards the end of the year. Well, yeah, it could be sometime late fall. You are so silly. Soleil, how does John feel about me? He feels like you've grown and changed a lot, or that you've gone through, I don't know how often you speak to him, but he feels like you've grown a lot in the time that he's known you, or since in the time you were together. Like there's been a huge evolution for you. He feels like you don't hold yourself back, that you're a little bit more grounded and stable. You're a little bit more loving and kind, and you're a little bit more secure in who you are as a person. He also seems to think that you have a lot of potential. You're very intelligent. I think he thinks, like, admires your intelligence. I think he thinks that you're above average in intelligence. Let's put it that way. You know, like, to me, being smart or that kind of stuff, like, everyone's smart in their own way, but it seems like he may look at you as being smarter than him or something, and he kind of admires that. I don't know if he would ever admit that, but that's what the cards show. Oh, Dylan, make sure that you're comfortable, okay? Get him. We are up to Soleil. Oh, excuse me. Finances for the rest of 2020. They kind of go a little bit up and down. But I think overall, as a whole, you're improving. You know how it is with money. Like sometimes it comes in so fast, it goes out even faster. It looks a little bit of like a roller coaster, but overall, like I think if you were going to compare what you made this year to what you made last year, you come out on top this year. You got more money flowing in towards the end of the year. Um, I'm going to say probably the fall right through to the end of the year. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is feeling like finally all the hard work that you've put out is starting to pay off. I think you do okay between now and the end of the year. Miss Ronnie. I saw 444 back to back 3 times yesterday. I know it's my angel numbers. What do they want me to know? Okay. It's 444, I think, is angel protection, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right, let's ask the angel cards. What are you bitching about? You guys got to see Dylan. Just look at this guy. Yeah, make sure you're comfortable, Dylan. We just want to make sure that you're comfortable. He's hilarious. All right. Angels. What do the angels want Miss Ronnie to know with the 4s? Ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Strength, Archangel Ariel. You got 2 archangels. Great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. 7 of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Worry is unnecessary. I don't know why so many of us do it, because it doesn't help anything. Anna, am I making the right decision in this investment I just did with my cousin Derek? Well, I get a 70% chance, yeah, you are making a good decision. It's not a bad decision. Nope. I think you're going to be all right. All right, let's see if we can put you in the bouncy, okay? Because you're trying to eat the cards. No. You bent it. You know what? You're becoming a real scotch. You are becoming a real scotch. What? You don't want to go in the bouncy? You want to eat cards? Let me give you something else to play with. All right, let's try the bouncy. Look at these kids on TV. You're in the bouncy. Look at this little kids on TV. Look. All right, let me change the channel. Ooh, that fresh air feels nice. All right, let's see. Well, let's put on 13. Maybe Sesame Street's on. Learn New York City. I don't know what that's all about. Well, let's try it. We try it. Okay, Miss Rosie. Question below. General for the final weeks of July. What's coming up?
So we don't have to do this today. We're going to play a game together in a few minutes after we read the story.
A little bit of indecision comes in before the end of July. But you have the Magician here, so try your best to decide what you want and focus on that when the Magician shows up. You have strength around you, but you may be feeling in a current situation that you have not seen justice yet. Don't lose hope because it's coming. You're also going to have some choices to make before the end of July. Now, you've got a couple of things. I don't know where you are in your love life, but you've got a fire sign here Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, could be a Sagittarius. You also have a Virgo here. The Virgo may be kind of slow moving. So I don't know if that's where the decisions come in.
2, 3, 4, 6.
It also looks like you have a wish. Put that out into the universe because you just may get it. Soleil, when will Dejan and I see each other?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job.
Ace of Diamonds, the beginning of the winter. Like as fall turns into winter, you should see him.
Today, I'm going to read the very hungry caterpillar.
Anna, will Jade the Pisces restoring our situation and long distance, will he pursue me stronger than the new guy who is a Libra? Okay, let's see. Will the Pisces pursue stronger than the Libra?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All together.
I think the Libra pursues stronger. Haven't stopped loving Jade the Pisces. Am I wrong to wait it out? Yes, I always think that waiting is wrong. Giving somebody else a chance, giving somebody else a chance, right? Doesn't mean that you have to give up on the other guy. It just means that you're no longer waiting around for him. Now let's just say that you start dating this other guy and then Jay comes back. You could end things with the other guy. That's your choice. But when it's your choice and you are the one making the decisions, then you have more power in the situation. If you choose to just sit at home and wait for Jay, you could be waiting a very long time. And if you go out with somebody else or give somebody else a chance, your life may move on. You know, I say this to people all the time. When we're in situations, and I've been in them before, where we're hung up on somebody, you have to ask yourself, what is it that you love about that person? Because, you know, it's like there's a wound, right? We're all wounded. We all have wounds, every one of us. And there's something that is temporarily cured by him. And that's why you love him, because he cures that. And it's like the day that he shows up is like, that's the day when everything is better. But it's not better, it's only temporary. Because at the end of the day, we really don't want people that abandon us, that ignore us, that don't treat us well. Like, we don't want that. Like, we don't say, well, you know what, I'm looking for someone who's not going to call me. I'm looking for someone who's going to disappear on me. I'm hoping I find someone who chooses to be with everyone else over me. But yet, when people treat us like that, we turn around and we're like, yeah, but I love him. Yeah, but what do you love about him? What do you love about him? You love that when he actually shows up, at that point, you feel like healed. I mean, I just see it all the time. It's like, okay, well, he called, everything's fine now. It's like, no, everything's fine for 5 minutes. But next week, when he's cheating on you again, or he's lying to you, or he's disappearing and not returning your phone calls, we'll be back in the same situation. So no, I don't ever suggest for anyone to sit around and wait. I would always say, go, you know, if somebody else is around. I think for a lot of people, it's hard for the other people to be around. I think that's the big thing. A lot of people, you know, it's like the way that we love and the way we experience love. So some people are just more willing to give anybody a chance. Those people, their lives move on very quickly. I mean, I have a friend of mine that I've known since I'm 10 years old. She got married, right, first of all, she always had a boyfriend. She got married out of high school, had 2 kids very young, got divorced, married a woman, got divorced from her, married another woman. I mean, she doesn't get stuck on anyone. She's like, okay, this doesn't work out. Okay, next. All right, this didn't work out, next. She doesn't like sit around with, oh, well, but I really love him. Is he going to come back? She just keeps moving forward. So who's right and who's wrong? I've always been more like you, where I've been in situations where I'm like, okay, well, is he going to come back for good now? Or is it going to move forward now? I'm not doing that anymore, because every time that that's happened to me, it doesn't, you give your power away to somebody else. You could meet someone else tomorrow and have a good, happy relationship with that person, or you could choose to sit in your house hoping that one day this guy shows up. You know, you have to make that decision yourself. I would not tell you to sit around and wait for him. No, I wouldn't tell anybody that. Moon, which am I being guided to focus on the most right now? Going to live going live on YouTube or making videos? Should I be going live on YouTube?
That caterpillar ate a lot on his way to becoming that butterfly. Maybe let's play a game.
70% chance, yes, you should go live. Give it a shot. You could do both. Give it a shot. See what happens. Soleil. I don't know if I can forgive Leroy for how he's treated me, and I've been declining his advances at me and his attempts to get back with me. What actions can I expect next? I mean, he's going to be persistent. He will be persistent. But once again, it's your choice. You've got the Seven of Cups. It's unfortunate, but I understand exactly what you mean, because I've been in that situation too, where you get to a certain point where you really feel like you've had enough. I don't think it would be a bad thing if you took a little bit of time away from him. I don't think it would be a bad thing at all. I think that it would actually give you a little bit more strength. You'd be a little less anxious too. And you would be more confident in the decisions that you make moving forward. You know what? It's okay for you to take your time. You don't have to give him an answer or reply to him right now. You know, as far as like if he wants to see you tonight or something, you could just tell him, listen, I'm just not ready. I don't know how I feel right now. You have every right to do that. And I would suggest that. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think, unfortunately, a lot of times we're too eager to fix things. And I don't know if that's like a woman versus man thing, or if just some of us are more programmed to want to fix things and other people are just kind of like, well, whatever happens, happens. Like me, myself, I would want to fix something. So if he called me and said, whatever, I would want to get it fixed. I wouldn't want to leave it like this. But I think that he needs to understand that he can't treat you like that. And it's not okay. He's not allowed to be mean to you and say hurtful things. That's not okay. So taking a little time. He's not going to give up, though. He's going to be persistent. Miss Rosie, how will A react when I tell him how I feel? Okay, I don't know what you're going to tell him, but it looks like things change for the better quickly. It also looks like you're going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief. He may be a little bit undecided, but you will feel so much better. And you do get justice at the end of the day. Justice is here. Yeah, he may be a little bit undecided, but you're going to get what you want. You're going to feel better, and that's what I care about. He may be feeling a little bit taken back by it or caught a little bit off guard. Gabby, should I stay at my job or keep looking? Should I stay at my job? All right, I get a 70% chance you should stay at this job, but I'm not going to tell you to stay there forever. And I can't, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping your options open and always looking, because I feel like somebody told me this once, that in order to make significantly more money, you have to change jobs every 5 years. I don't know if you ever heard that, but somebody told me that. And first of all, the first job that I ever got, I started out at 15, and I stayed there until the store went out of business. The other job that I got, I was there 14 years. So I don't take that advice. I should, but I don't. Because like your yearly raises are not going to be as much as you would get hired at a new place. So I wouldn't tell you to stay there forever, but it may be okay for now, especially with everything being so uncertain in the universe, you know, with all this nonsense. If you're secure there, I would stay. At least until the virus is done and things start to get back on track. Soleil, what actions can I expect next from Dijon? Communication should pick up. I think he is going to want to see you. He may be trying to see you. Goddess, emotional and mental health for the next 4 weeks. Okay, well, even with mental health, I would always say seek the help of a professional if you have if you normally suffer from stuff like that. But let's see what the cards say. You may have a little bit of regret. There may be a little bit of regret, but moving forward, you're more prepared to deal with issues head on. And it also looks like you're not holding yourself back. You may be taking responsibility for where you are in your life and feeling like, okay, this is where I am, but I don't have to stay here forever. I think emotionally you're getting a little bit stronger. I don't know what it is that you've been through in the past, but whatever that turmoil is, it's moving into the past. You're ready to deal with it and move on. And it looks like you do just that. But like I said, I would always consult a mental health professional. Soleil General for the next 7 days. I ain't forgiving nobody. Okay, next 7 days, you could have somebody shows up out of the blue, or you hear from somebody out of the blue. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card. It also looks like you're feeling like you're a little bit more in control. You have the world at your feet, and you may be starting a creative project. Soleil General for August. Okay, it looks like you've got decisions to make in August. You may feel like you want to pull yourself away, like withdraw and not tell people what's really going on because you don't want to hear anybody's mouth. I've been there, I get it. It also, you might feel like you have a long road ahead of you, or maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but you get past it pretty quickly because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Paying off a bill or a debt or something that's been hanging over your head makes you feel a little bit relieved. You got some passion coming in, but you also have some arguments with the Five of Swords. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own power brings you strength and success. Jay Allen, how does Amy feel about me today? She feels like you're well balanced, a little bit adventurous, well prepared, intelligent, good looking. Good looking comes up again, attractive comes up twice, and mysterious. Like there's a little bit of mystery around you. And I understand what it's like to miss somebody. And I've been through this. I mean, I've had somebody disappear on me for a year and a half and showed up again. The unfortunate thing is that when someone does it to you once, they usually do it again. And if you keep taking them back, they keep doing it. And if there's somebody else that's showing up around you, I wouldn't put somebody else off in hopes that this other guy shows up. I mean, you know, it's like I'll say it to myself, I say it to other people all the time. What do you love about somebody who has abandoned you and left you high and dry and didn't give you an answer? What is it that you love? If they did it to you once, they'll do it again. And that's the thing. I don't want to see you sitting around waiting. I mean, it's already been a year you haven't heard from this guy. If he shows up tomorrow, is everything going to be okay because he showed up? I mean, what's he going to tell you? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, meanwhile, you've got somebody else who's actively pursuing you that wants to get to know you. I would give that person a chance. Because what if you send him away and then this other guy never shows up? And you're sitting around waiting for him. I mean, you know, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that happen. Right, but if you're not ready to get involved with somebody else because you're not ready, that's one thing. If you're not ready to get involved with somebody else because you're still holding out hope that this other guy is going to show up, that's another thing. That is going to keep you waiting. If you're like, you know, like people go through a bad relationship or a bad breakup and they're like, I just need some time to see how I feel. I don't want to jump into anything else right now. That's different. But if you're making a decision from, I'm just going to sit here and wait and hope he shows up. And then, you know, if he doesn't show up by the end of the year, then I'm going to move on with somebody else. That's, you're going to keep yourself in this holding pattern. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you have to. You keep telling me how much you love him, but what do you love about him? You know what I'm saying? He's like you think that he. I mean, if the conversation were to resume tomorrow, it doesn't negate everything that he's done in the past year. He still made a choice to disappear. I don't know. You have to think about. You have to think about it. Really, really, you got to think about it. Soleil, update on personal transformation. And here you go. Transformation. It looks like you are stepping into your own strength, and you do have justice around you, which means that some things that may happen karmically, where you see like justice, may give you even more power. It looks like, I mean, you're a strong person, and I think just the idea that you're not ready to let go, that you're not ready to get back with Leroy because of everything that's happened, I think that just shows you yourself how far you've come. Like, I don't want to be treated like this. I don't, you know, I'm not going to forgive you. This is not okay. And I think that's, I think that shows a lot about your own personal growth or how far you've come. You do have choices coming up. Choices that come up and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. So I think you're in the process of growing. You've moved into your own place. You've taken responsibility for getting your shit together. And, you know, you always were like that, but like you moved in with him and now you're out on your own. So now you can make choices as to what's best for you, not what's best for both of you. And I think that just the idea of entertaining, like, you know what, I'm not ready to accept an apology from you, shows how far you've grown, how far you've come. Anna, what's the energy, the Jay's energy towards me and his actions? Okay. His energy is a little bit indecisive and slow moving. His actions are slow moving too. However, I mean, the Hangman is here. It's slow, but there is chance for happiness at some point with the Ten of Cups, or happiness around him. This is his energy. His actions towards you they're slow. Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, feeling like it's a long road ahead of you. He's not. I don't think you're gonna hear from him soon. I think it's gonna take time. Little Virgo, how did the Aquarius feel after our date? He felt good, like things were moving forward, but he did feel a little bit of nervous energy, which that's not bad. Feels well balanced, patient, compassionate, loving, kind, serene. He felt good. Anna, will this new guy pursue me by coming to visit when he sees that I'm ready for that? And will he be mindful of my boundaries when it comes to my emotions? Okay, he's gonna come and see you. Let me see, will he respect my boundaries? Avery, hey, quiet down. Yeah, it looks like he actually, when he shows up, he's got a lot of respect. And even if he feels like the timing isn't right, he's willing to give you the space that you need. All right, you don't like this? Let's try this one. What is this? PBS Kids. Oh, look at this guy, Arthur. Look, Arthur, the little bunny. Yeah, he seems like he would be okay with giving you, you know, setting up boundaries and being okay with that. Vartika, general messages for right now. Okay, you may have a creative project coming in. You also may be spending time with the Pisces. The Page of Cups could be a couple of things. Could be a new creative project. It also could be time with a young Pisces. And when I mean young, anybody like between like 25 and 30 would be young. Intuition is heightened. You're about to embark on a personal transformation. Living in the past hurts. You're starting a new journey. Justice comes in. You're also going to have some choices that come up, possibly around the home, and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You also may be spending some time with the Virgo. Miss Ronnie, spiritual update for next week. All right, you got a couple of things happening. Spiritually speaking, you might have a little disaster on your hands. Hey! Like there may be something that sets you back, but then passion comes in and you move forward. Spirituality is a journey. You might hit a pitfall next week, but then you spring back from it even better. Who knows? Maybe you'll have some kind of an experience next week. I don't know if it's supernatural or something prophetic happens. All right. What's happening? What's happening here? You want to come out? You wanted to come out? Come on. You want to finish off that milk? You want to finish up the milk? You want to eat cards? Because we're not going to eat cards. We're not going to eat cards. We're not going to eat cards. You want this? Oh, yeah. Want something to nosh on there? Okay. All right, then let me put you over here next to Dylan. Come here. Come here. Stinky. Stinky, stinky, stinky. There you go. How about that? Yeah, lay next to Dylan. Your buddy. Your buddy. Is that good? All right. So, lay general for the weekend. General for the weekend. General for the weekend. You may be walking away from something that no longer serves you, or putting some distance in place, feeling a little bit more calm, peaceful, and serene, stepping into your own power this weekend. You could be spending time with a Sagittarius or talking to a Sagittarius, and life changes for the better this weekend. I think you settle in this weekend and you feel good about it. Soleil, what's next for Leroy and I? You guys could have some more sharp words. He's going to be persistent, and that could lead to sharp words. It doesn't look like a full-blown argument. You step into your power, and he's going to be very passionate. He does not want to lose you, this guy. I'm telling you that right now. He's not going to give up so easily, but you're coming into a more stronger time. So you may be willing to put up with less. Witty. Will the flowers I sent bring Gloria back? Let me help you out there, lady. Oh. There you go. You're going to have avocado today. Yeah, you're going to have avocado today because it's good for you. Yeah. Here. No, you don't want it? Oh, there you go. All right, well, the flowers I sent Gloria bring her back. They're not going to bring her back right away, but it's a start. I think you made the right decision. It was a nice gesture. It's gonna get you somewhere. It's gonna start. Jay, love reading. You've got choices coming in. You've got several different people around you, and you have a soulmate relationship coming. You've got the Star card, which is an Aquarius. You've also got a Gemini here. You have divine timing guiding this and respect coming in from all different ends. Sun comes out over your love life. Watch out that you don't get in the 3 love triangle. You've got a Capricorn. You've got an Aquarius. You've got some players coming in, and you're going to be calling the shots. There's also an earth sign here that comes in as a love interest. Now, the earth sign may be interested in you. I don't know if you're interested in them. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And it could be in addition to the first Capricorn I saw. Yeah, but Anna, I dated a sailor. I know all about it, and I dated him before there was email and before we had cell phones. And I still would get letters from him. Not that often, not nearly as often as I send him, but there's no excuse for somebody disappearing like this. You know what I mean? Like, my question is that what are you holding on to? I mean, his job is one thing, but in a year's time, there's no reason why he can't reach out at all ever. In a year. Like, my point is that I don't want you to make excuses for him to have bad behavior so that it makes it okay for you to sit around and wait for him. Like, that's my point. And I feel like you've kind of crossed the line between making excuses. And you know what I mean? Like, people have to take responsibility for their own lives. I understand that he's in the military, and I've been down that road. I know what it's like. And like I said, it was before we had cell phones. I used to have a phone number that I could call like in the middle of the night, and I very rarely did it connect. I believe me, I understand. But it's a year, and in a year's time, he has to have at least one day off where he could make a phone call or send a letter through the mail. That's why I suggested that you contact his daughter. She opened the door by sending you the pictures. If you respond to her, you may be able to get some answers. Or you may be able to find something out. I mean, maybe she could tell you, no, I haven't heard from him in a year either. Then at least you would be able to, then you would know you're not the only one. But if she has spoken to him, then we got to take a different plan of action. Anna, if that's what you believe and you really want to sit around and wait for him, then that's your business. You can do that. But I can't tell you that I'm going to advise you of that, because I don't. If this is his job and that's what he's chosen, and you two are going to be apart like this, well, then you have to make a decision if you want to be this silent girlfriend that is on the other side of the world. If you're okay with that, it's not for me to decide. But if you're asking my opinions and for what the cards say, I wouldn't tell anyone to sit around and wait. And that goes the same for anybody who's pulled a disappearing act. If he can't talk to you, and you want to be a silent girlfriend on the other side of the world, it's okay. That's fine. But I can't tell you that I see him showing up, because it's not coming through that. It's not showing that. So then you decide that he's going to be your boyfriend, and whenever he shows up, he shows up. And then don't entertain the Libra guy. That's fine. That's your decision. But you can't convince me that you're doing the right thing, because I don't think you are. That's what the cards are saying. If this is your choice, just like women that are like, they're dating married men. your relationship with the married man is probably 10 times better than with his wife will ever be. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with it. It's not my business. I'm here to tell you what the cards say. But if you're expecting him to leave his wife and marry you, that's probably not going to happen. You know, but if you're okay with being the other woman, I'm okay with you being the other woman. If you're okay with waiting for him to show up, then that's fine. Then wait for him to show up. But I can't say that that's what I would suggest. Gabby, am I putting enough efforts in improving my life? Okay, let's see. Um, 70% chance yes, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is you got good luck. So yeah, I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're doing the best you can at this crazy time. Soleil, will my furniture be moved in by next Tuesday? Move to my new apartment Tuesday. Yes, you got 3 aces. I'm thinking it will be.
It's Curious George. Weekdays on PBS Kids or watch anytime you want at pbskids.org.
Shawnee. Can I trust Corey around me having money? I wouldn't let him know that you have any money. Nah, he doesn't need to know. I wouldn't let him know. Little Virgo, will there be a second date with the Aquarius? Yes, I think there will be. Zara, you can close the super chats. Thank you. Anna, that's fine. If you want to wait for him, that's fine. I happen to love people very deep too. I totally get it. But this is your life that we're talking about. If your choice is to sit around and wait for him, that's fine. You have that choice. I just can't tell you that I think you're doing the right thing. It's okay to do that. I would contact his daughter and find out what's going on. She opened the door. I don't know what else to say to you. I can't tell you that the cards say he's showing up. They're not showing that. So if if you were to marry him, could you go with him? Then maybe you guys could have a life there. Otherwise, this is not really a relationship if you're going to be here and he's going to be there and there's no contact. So, but it's your choice. Anna, will I be able to reach 16 points on my exam, or should I repeat the exam? No, I think that you reach it. I think you'll be fine. Jay, will the situation with Amazon get resolved?
organizations are legit and investigate anything strange, weird, and especially fun. Alright, Joey?
Yeah, it should get resolved. It might be hell though. It may take a lot of ups and downs. Anna, then I don't understand. What do you want me to say to you? Do you want me to tell you, yes, he's going to show up? I mean, I don't understand what you want me to say to you. If your choice is to choose to sit and wait for him to show up, then that's fine. That's what you can do. It's not that I don't understand you. He has a job in the Navy. I get it. Or in the service. I dated a sailor. I know it's not easy, but I also know that there is, and so was my boyfriend. He was over in Europe. And I wasn't able to contact him all the time, but there still was contact. You know what I mean? I'm not arguing with you. If you want to sit around and wait for him, that's fine. I just can't tell you that that's what the cards are suggesting. So I'm not sure what you want me to tell you. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, but you're telling me that that I don't understand you. I understand you. I'm telling you that the cards do not agree that the right thing to do is to sit around and wait for him. I don't know what you want me to tell you. If I said to you, okay, that I'm involved with somebody who I haven't heard from in a year, would you tell me that you think that I should sit around and wait for them, or would you tell me to give somebody else a chance? Especially if that's what the cards are saying. I mean, if you want to wait for him, that's your choice. Then just don't bother with the Libra and wait for him to show up. But the cards aren't suggesting that. So I don't know why you think I don't understand. I've been in fucking horrible relationships. I've been ignored. I've been lied to. I've been left. I've had people come back. I've had it happen. I know what it's like. I know how heartbreaking it is. But if I could go back, I would have given every one of them less chances than they had. Every one of them. Not one of them would have deserved it. So I don't know why you're telling me I don't understand. I understand it 100% how painful it is for someone to fall off the face of the earth. I've had it happen. I've had it happen with more than one person. Yeah, the situation with Amazon is going to get resolved, but it might be a real bitch. It may be a road. Sue, general for August. Walking away from something that no longer serves you brings in great happiness. It also brings in good karma. You're going to have choices. Deciding to leave bullshit in the past brings your life to a new place. You make a decision to move forward, and you've got the Lover's card here. You could have a new soulmate enter, or a soulmate relationship coming in. Probably not in August, but it may be like coming down the road. A wish, put it out into the universe. You also have money coming to you, or making more money, earning more money.
Cherry is a spear. That's exactly wrong. I used a basketballinator. I fired up the gadget. Grab me a basketball. And my prediction is right. The basketball attracted the centipedes. Yeah. And I saved the day. And that's why you should not destroy the basketball.
Jay, has Amy noticed my absence from work?
Mission accomplished.
6, 7, 1, 2,
Okay.
13. Yes, she has. Hang on. Yeah. And you know what? And she's hoping that it's not for good. I don't know if you've been gone a really long time. Because she's hoping that you didn't go somewhere else. happy love reading. You got good luck coming in. You have a Cancer coming in, which could be a good relationship for you if you're not with anyone right now, because Capricorn and Cancer are opposites, and there could be a very strong attraction there. It also looks like you've got heightened intuition, so listen to your intuition. Along with that, you've got the Justice card, which is good karma. You also may have decisions to make. There may be somebody else around you aside from that Cancer that comes in. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Put a wish out, you're going to get it. The love cup is full and there's success around it. All right, let me do the moderators. Nav, what's coming in love for the rest of the month? Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you do have a shot at love before the end of the month is up. You also are prepared for it. Could be a new beginning that comes in, and it may be with a Capricorn. You also have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that will be interested in you. I don't know if you're going to be interested in that, but they're going to be interested in you. You may feel like your love life is moving slowly, but enjoy the ride. So what? You don't have to get there overnight. Enjoy it. Sonia, could you help me to know my real feelings towards D right now? My real feelings, okay? There's happiness and good karma around this situation. But I don't think, you may be leaving him behind. You got this card. You have a fire sign that comes in that may be very passionate, and if you use your intuition, you may feel like this person is a better match for you. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and it wouldn't be him. If he's a fire sign, this is somebody else. It's a new love interest that comes in. There may be some regret, but I don't know. I think that if you give it the chance, you may choose to move on. Nina, did a co-worker want to accuse me of her mistake? I can't stand people. Well, you know what? To me, it's the company's fault, because, and they do this. Whoever made the mistake has got to be, like, you know, crucified for it. Meanwhile, it's a mistake. Let's fix it. And everyone's always looking to blame somebody else. Nobody wants to take responsibility because they don't want to get in trouble. At the end of the day, it's got to be fixed. What's the big deal? But I wouldn't be surprised.
And even though it's Tuesday, this agent had Sunday on the board. It was extremely beautiful, but one thing was
She tried, and she was persistent. I don't think that they believed her, though. But it's the company's fault, because people make mistakes. That's why we're human. We make mistakes. You shouldn't have to be afraid to admit you made a mistake.
the only thing I knew from my Tuesday Sunday was a spoon. Luckily,
Oh, Dylan. Oh, no, you're all right. I know he scared you, but you're okay. It was the UPS man. You know he doesn't like the UPS truck. You're all right. You were taking snooze. I know. And he got up. He scared you? Yeah. You're all right.
Probably be the smartest decision of my life. So if everyone would please stand back. The sound is likely to be loud.
Did I get to everyone? Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Because Mihak I didn't answer for. Okay, Mihak, what's coming towards me in general? Okay. But you've got the power of manifestation coming in. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a love triangle or a three-way situation with the Three of Cups in reverse. You may be starting a new creative project. You may feel like life is starting to move forward quickly and you have good fortune on your side. You're no longer holding yourself back and you're earning a lot of respect.
She will be very upset. But I can always be ready by predicting which gadget she will most likely to ask for by the information I collected called
Gabby. No, I think 70% chance is good because, you know, look at what's going on. Like, we don't even have like the freedom that you know, like it's hard to move yourself forward when there's so many restrictions on us right now. I think that given the circumstances, you are doing good. Anybody else? Oh, Nina B, I don't think I read for.
most likely she'll ask for Toastinator.
Oh, I did read for Anna. Okay.
There you are. Something very outside. Yes, I'm talking to you. The card of the letter. Take a look at this.
Zara, what is F, the Libra, going to do with me after the kind of an end that we gave? He still keeps small contact. Yeah, I don't think he's going to let you go so fast, that guy. Let's see. No, see, that's him there, the air sign. And then there's transformation coming in around this situation. He may wait it out. He may try to wait things out and kind of keep you around or keep an eye on you. And for the timing to be better. Things could move forward quickly. He's anxious about the situation and he feels very weak. He feels like he doesn't have any control and he's afraid that he's going to lose you. He doesn't want to lose you. He's going to keep trying to keep contact on you. Tiger wasn't done. All right, Tiger, send one. I will. I'll make sure I get to it. Sangita, I didn't do either. General reading. Okay, moving forward, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is feeling stable in a relationship that usually has to do with money. A work relationship, could be a school relationship or some kind of a teacher course, whatever it is. You're either getting what you paid for or you're feeling like the roots are very deep and you're satisfied with it. You also might be feeling like finally the hard work that you put out into the universe is starting to come back to you. Feeling like life is moving forward quickly. And the love cup is full moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, there's a Taurus that could be coming in and you're also about to embark on a personal transformation. Tiger is looking for love energy. Love energy for Tiger. Forward movement and happiness. Also good karma. Mel, general for the week. Male general for the week. First card that comes up, Magician. The ability to manifest almost anything you want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. It also looks like the Pisces. There's a Pisces around you, and he may not be giving up. Love triangle, you won't even entertain it. I know that. Just that might show up. Walking away from something that no longer serves you brings in new love, brings in passion. It also may be toying around with a new idea for a business that could be very successful. And then you have here the Judgment card, which is it's all about divine timing. And you could be starting a new business, feeling balanced. Just don't be overwhelmed or feel overwhelmed if it feels like you have a long road ahead of you. Enjoy the ride.
Because someone wasn't watching what they were doing. Sir, I will find out the person who did this to you and avenge you. Oh, this is my lap. Okay. No problem. The helmet won't fit because it's
Eenie love reading. If you are not with anyone right now, you have a Pisces coming in. You also have a Virgo coming in. Taking some time for rest, relaxation, recharging the batteries. Hangman is in reverse. Life starts to move forward. Beginning a new journey. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Moving on to greener pastures. Leaving things in the past behind that no longer work for you and moving forward. The Chariot echoes that sentiment.
Sam, we're going in. What? So, do you like boats?
Oh yeah, love boats. You?
I don't really know. Did I ask if you like boats?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. It was my birthday a couple months ago.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Siebel, if you want to ask a question, get it in now, and this will be the last one I answer until I come back on at 5. I'll just do one for Siebel.
So you like that?
Siebel, are you out there? Or Sybil, maybe it is? No? All right. Oh, there we go. I am Elsa. Will my ex Aaron contact me soon? Okay.
So does that mean it's big time or bad time? Bad time now.
Yeah, you got a 70% chance, yes. And when he contacts you, he may want to see you. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, I will be back on about 5 o'clock tonight. So I'll see you guys in a little while. Have a good night. Good afternoon. Bye-bye.